Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. How you doing? So, as you know, I had the granddaughter for a couple of days out here, and I got this off of the TikTok shop. I've been getting some comments. People say they're having trouble getting it to ice over to get it to make slush, and this is a common problem. When I first got it, I also had that problem. But here's the thing, guys. This is what you have to realize. every Everything you put up in here is going to be different as far as like the liquid, and so I just want to give you guys some tips and tricks. So the goal is to get the tumbler cold. Once this get cold, this is going to ice your liquid. Okay, so here's some tips. Put whatever you're trying to turn into a slush, try putting it in the refrigerator for a little bit. Okay, if you put it in the refrigerator, it's going to help cool down the liquid. Also, the ice that you use matter. So I just went ahead and I crushed up some ice, but I also have some cubes. Now, you're going to be adding salt. Be cautious of the amount of water and ice you put up in here. So if you put a decent amount of ice up in here, and then you're trying to put like a lot of water, remember that the salt is going to melt the ice, and it's going to cause it to rise, and it can't spill over until you drink, and then you're going to have a salty drink. So what I like to do, I like to just put my ice up in there. Again, the whole goal is to get the tumbler cold. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some ice in the tumbler that I have crushed up already. The best ice to use is ice cubes. The slow melt ice that I'm using from the gas station can give you trouble, right? Because it just, in my opinion, it just doesn't melt properly. All right. So I got ice to about right here. Now, one of the things that I discovered, I know you guys probably went to the website and watched a YouTube video, and you probably seen them using salt like this. I have been able to do it, but it takes longer in my opinion. So the thing that helped me with it is I use this rock salt, this ice scream salt. So I just want to go ahead. I want to put now on their directions. They tell you to put 2 capfuls. They tell you to put 2 capfuls. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a lot of salt. I said a lot, probably about a teaspoon of salt, right, on that ice. So I got that much up in there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add a little water to that. Just a little bit of water. Because you remember, the salt is gonna melt the ice. So I got about that much water. Then I'm gonna add some more ice on top of that. Put that water in there. Put it up in here. All right. Top on there. The correct way. And what I have today, I have some Sprite as my base, and I'm going to use this. This a local place, Brook Snowballs, and they make these little frozen things. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the Sprite, and I'm going to actually start it. I want to get that. I want to start that tumbler getting cold. It's as simple as that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some more ice at the top. I'm just going to take some ice out of my freezer and my refrigerator made. Put it in there. Add some more ice. And you can see the tumbler starting to get cold. The faster you get that tumbler cold, guys, the faster it's going to start turning your liquid into ice. Alright, then I'm going to add just a little bit more water and some more salt. Don't be stingy with the salt. You just want to manage your level. Alright, there you have it. Now, you want to monitor it because sometimes, like I say, the tumbler doesn't get cold enough fast, and that's why you're not getting your slushy. So, sometimes if you get too much water build up in the top of the tumbler, just cut it off, dump the excess water, and add more ice. Now, the instructions say between 15 to 23 minutes or something, it should be a slushy. Every beverage is different. Me, I haven't got one to turn into a decent slushy. It takes me at least 30 minutes. You know, it takes me at least 30 minutes. I tried different liquids or whatever, some faster than others, but I'm safe to say about the 30-minute mark, you'll be there. Now, consistency is different for everyone, but it works, guys. It works. So again, it's not one of those set it and forget it things. You got to keep your eye on it. Gotta keep your eye on it. Alright, so what time it is? It's 8:23 a.m. Central Time. Let's see how long it takes. I'm saying about 8:50, 9 o'clock, we should have a slush, guys. So if you're going to get this off the TikTok store, just know if you have like in my case, my granddaughter was here and I made some for her. If you have a young child that you're making it for, make sure that you're planning a day out ahead. You know, give yourself at least, in my opinion, give yourself at least an hour, right? Just in case something happens. Because there are times to where the tumbler, for whatever reason, doesn't get cold enough, and you might have to dump a little water, add a little bit more salt and ice. It might add another 15 minutes to your time. But once you learn the machine, you know, we all have our little tricks and tips. Here's another tip for you guys. I know the instruction manual probably going to warn against it, but sometimes what I do is I take the tumbler and I put like about, I want to say like about a half a cup of water in there, and I just put it in the freezer, and I light it and I let it get cold to where it get like ice over, not solid. I don't let it freeze to where it's solid, but like if you ever walked outside on a cold winter morning, you have like a puddle. The puddle is not frozen solid, but it has like the thin layer of ice. So I put it in the freezer until you get like the thin layer of ice on there. I add my salt, then I add my ice. Again, the faster you get the tumbler cold, the faster you're able to get the slushy going. So when people are saying, and guys, if you don't mind, please tap that screen to get the lights up. When people are saying that they can't get it to work, and you know, it's not icing over, I'm gonna show you guys right now. You see that tumbler right there? You see that frost on there? That frost on there is the thing that's going to cool this off to make you get the slushy of your desire. So it's all about managing it. It's all about getting it cool off. It's about using the right ingredients. Rock salt work way better. So yeah, I'm saying about 8:50, 9 o'clock, guys. It should be done. I'm gonna keep the live going. Enjoy yourself. I'm gonna be in and out. Of course, the kid's gonna be waking up soon, so you guys might hear a little background with that. Might hear a little background with the dog. Now, look at this. You see those bubbles up in there? those bubbles will eventually be the ice. So man, it's working fast, guys. It's working fast. It's working fast. So when you see people saying that this on the TikTok store, when they're saying that it doesn't work, they can't get it to work or whatever, just have them consider the ice that they're using. Have them consider the salt that they're using. Like I say, it depends on the consistency that you want. But for me, I let mine go at least 30 minutes. I like mine thick. But look, guys, look. I had that Sprite in the refrigerator, chilling it off. Hey, look, you can see already. We're not even close to the 30-minute mark, and you can see it's icing over in there already. You can see the slush in there already. Now this live, guys. No editing, no special effects. You see it making the slushy. We started at what, 8:23, something like that, guys. Somebody let me know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please tap the screen for me, guys. Please share the live. Please share the live. I'm trying to do the community a favor. I did a review. I did several reviews on this. I just think it's a great product, and I seen some people was having issues with it, so I wanted to do a live just to show you guys that it worked and give you guys some tips and tricks, some commentary on different methods that I use to make it work. So next time you see somebody asking questions about it, say, hey, man, I just seen a live on this. Matter of fact, share the live. Tap the screen. It's free. It's free to share the live. It's free to tap the screen, guys. I appreciate the support. Please and thank you. Like I said, I just really want to share this with the community. Now, look at that. That tumbler is cold. You can see it's getting ice at the top. Let me see if I can get you guys a little closer in. At the top of that tumbler, you see it start to form like the little ice at the top of the tumbler. Let's see if we can have a look in the inside of it right quick. Let me see if I can pause it. Let's see if we can have a look in the inside right quick. Now you see the slurry that the tumbler is making with that ice and the salt. You see how far I have that liquid from the top? You don't want the liquid all the way up here, guys. That's why you got to watch the amount of ice you put in here. Look, you see that's how that's freezing over, and look at the ice in there. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Listen, I said give yourself at least an hour. We haven't even been 20 minutes. It's already icing over. Once again, every liquid will be different, guys. Some things will take longer than others. The proper ingredients. Make sure that you got the rock salt. Make sure that you're using, some good ice. Some good ice. Tap that screen, guys. Tap that screen, please. Share the live. Thank you. Tap that screen and share the live. Thank you, please. So, if you have one, if you're thinking about buying one, if you know someone that has one and they're having trouble with it, let them know once again. Try the rock salt ice. Make sure that they manage the amount of liquid that they're putting in their tumbler, and that they're using a decent amount of ice. Okay, it's easy. Again, I have people give me comments saying that they can't get theirs to work. I'm showing you guys live that it works, and hopefully that these tips help you. So, again, please share this live. Please tap that screen, guys. Let's get the likes up. Please, thank you. Tap the screen. What we're doing is I'm proving that the TikTok slurry machine actually works. A lot of people say that it's a scam. It doesn't work. They can't get it to work. Guys, listen, I'm live. I'm showing it. I showed you the ingredients. You guys seen what I poured in there. One of the things I want to tell you is that the sugar content matters. For whatever reason, the more syrup you have, it seems like the better the better it works. So for people saying that, hey, it doesn't work, ask yourself, what liquid are you using? They do make their own syrup, but I haven't used it, like again, I showed you guys the local stuff. Hold on. Here it goes, right here. So, a little local company, Brook Snowball, they make this. So, I primarily use this in there. You can put alcohol up in here. Just remember, if you put alcohol up in here, give it more time. Like you said, like I said, I base mine with like Coke. You see, I started off with like a Sprite, and then I added. The cereal line matters. Try not to go past that full line. All right. And again, guys, tap that screen, tap your screen. It works. It works. It's a slushy machine. It works. Give yourself some time, at least an hour. Set up. That way, if you have issues and you need to, dump out a little water in the tumbler, add a little bit more ice. The number one problem is people do not get this tumbler cold fast enough, and they don't keep up with the amount of ice that is needed. So again, like I said, it's not really a set it and forget it. You gotta monitor it. So what I do is I wash the tumbler, and I see that I'm gonna add a little bit more ice in here. We don't have long to go with it. Add a little bit more ice up in here, guys. And again, I can show you how it looks in the inside right quick, and why I'm adding more ice. I'm adding more ice is because with the salt and ice combo up in there, it's making that little slurry. I want to keep some fresh ice cubes at the top. I don't want all that ice in there melted. I want to keep fresh ice cubes always at the top up in there with the salt. So you've seen it with your own eyes. You started at 8:23. It's 8:33 right now. So we're 10 minutes in. We're 10 minutes in, guys. And I'm not gonna lie. This is the fastest that I have been able to get it to go. Tap that screen, guys. Come on, let's get those lights. Let's get those lights up. Let's get those lights up on the line. So once again, if you have this, or you know someone that have it and they've been having trouble with it, or if you're just interested, listen, go on my page, look at some of the videos that I've done. Like my granddaughter was here, guys. I'm telling you, it was super hot, and it still is hot down here. The heat index probably gonna be like 103 out here in Louisiana. This comes in handy on the pool side. Again, we started at 8:23. No tricks, no smokes, no mirrors, no editing. Again, I had a comment. Somebody said that they couldn't get theirs to work. Just wanted to show you guys some of the tricks and tips that I do to get mine to work. Again, if you have your liquid already set out, your base liquid. I had this at room temperature, but I took some Sprite that I had in the refrigerator. I put it in there, and then I went ahead and I added the drink of my choice. Like I said, the ice matters. Make sure that you have a decent amount of ice, but you want to make sure that you're not overfilling your tumbler with too much water and ice. So that's why I started out, guys, about halfway. Added the ice and the salt. The rock salt is going to make a difference. Trust me, the rock salt will make a difference. Adding the ice and the salt, and you can see, boom, we almost at that 15-minute mark. And I would say that's a slurry to me. That's a slushy to me, guys. What you think? We done already. Look at that. So it made me a liar. This is the fastest I ever got to go, at least 30 minutes. But I know that it works. I know that they say between 15 to 23 minutes. So it can be done within 15 to 23 minutes. Mine's usually take about 30 minutes, at the most 40 minutes. But listen, it's done. Look. You're seeing it with your own eyes, guys. You're seeing it with your own eyes. Let's go ahead and get a cup. Cut right here. So let's stop. Let's look at the consistency of it. Look at that, guys. Look, you see, again, the tumbler is everything. You see that? See that ice and that salt right there? You see how much room I have left on the top? You see? You don't want this to get so high that it starts spilling over into your drink. It's going to be salty. And you see how I manage it? You see how this slurry is the thing that get cold. and allows this tumbler to cool off the make the slurry with the liquid. So we can pull that up. Let's see. So you tell me, do it work? So does it work? Do you believe me or your lying eyes? So this was a lie just to show people exactly that it does work. This is a record time for me. But if you take the time, guys, and if you're using the right materials, put it on dispense. Let's have a look. So you tell me, guys, does it work? You tell me, does it work? Go ahead and cut this off. So yeah, guys, the consistency is there. We started at 8:23, right about 8:35, we was done. Do the math on that. Let's get a little spoon out here. Get a little spoon out here. And so, on a hot day, we're getting something from nothing. That's not watery, huh? That's not watery, right? So there you have it, guys. The Slushy machine, the TikTok Slushy machine does work. Share this lie. It's your boy. Until next time, peace.